Personally, I believe that if I've had the patience to remain in Nigeria and
Yes.
devote myself to any form of labor,
Okay.
by now there's no doubt that I could have maybe achieved something for myself,
Okay.
considering how long I've been here. If you're coming to Europe,
Okay.
before coming to
Good,
Europe,
sir.
yeah, good evening.
Happy New Year, sir.
Same to you.
How things they go now?
Okay.
You look great. Well done, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I beg, I just want quickly ask you one or two questions.
Yeah.
And I believe through this very interview, a lot of people will see learn.
Mm. Go on, go on.
Okay, sir. Like, you know, the current issues when we say they happen for our country now, Nigeria, Najapa.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I believe say you don't live a lot of life for Nigeria, and you don't also come this very Europe. You don't also see the kind of ways of life when we say yes, we don't
Yeah.
dey live here.
Yeah.
So the kind of expectation when we say you get for Nigeria when it make you come here, and the risk when we say Nigerians they take currently to make sure say they enter this Europe when we say we dey so,
Yeah.
it really worth am.
Mm-hmm. You see that question is almost like a trick question
Okay,
in the sense that I am here.
okay,
Then who am I to tell somebody there not to come
all right,
when I'm here?
okay,
It's like if here is not okay,
mhm,
why am I not there
okay,
to experience their struggle? You understand
okay,
what I'm saying?
yes,
But at the same time, you learn from people that have experienced, that have had an experience about what you're about to embark on.
yes, yes,
With my experience here, listen, I won't tell anybody not to come.
okay,
But before coming, I would like you to know what the prospect of where you're going to.
okay,
You understand?
yes,
Personally, I believe that if I've had the patience to remain in Nigeria and
yes,
devote myself to any form of labor,
okay,
by now there's no doubt that I could have maybe achieved something for myself,
okay,
considering how long I've been here.
okay,
All you need in Nigeria is to be patient,
okay,
hustle,
okay,
and in good time you reap whatever you sow.
okay,
But that patience is what is is difficult for us,
okay,
because who feels it knows it at that moment.
okay,
You can't tell somebody that is drowning
okay,
eh,
um,
not to take succor from anybody that comes to render succor at that point in time.
all right,
Right now, their succor, their only hope is traveling. So
okay,
how do you tell somebody like that not to travel?
you can't,
You really
can't,
can't. You really can't tell anybody not to travel, because the situation down there is desperate.
yeah,
So, with the benefit of hindsight, I will only tell Nigerians, if you're thinking about coming over to the Western world, it's not easy.
okay, please can you
It's
just,
definitely not easy.
okay,
You understand?
mm,
If you have the patience to walk yourself through in Nigeria,
okay,
good. But if you doesn't have that patience, the one what you're about to confront in the future
okay,
eh, is
okay,
something that you might regret later on,
all right,
because it's not all bed of roses.
oh, okay,
It's
okay,
obvious. There's no need telling you people. I don't even tell them not to come again, because it's like each time you tell them not to come, it's like, why are you there?
okay,
And I
okay,
still can't blame them, especially when they are not sure of the next meal.
oh, that is it,
How do you tell somebody like that not to travel?
you can't,
Especially when you work hard here, definitely you can still, live a little comfortable life.
okay,
But at the end of the line, end of the day, the bottom line is there's no place like home.
okay, okay,
With my benefit of hindsight, there's no place like home.
okay,
Work it out, stick it
okay,
out,
okay,
make sure it works. In the long run, you will reap the benefits. It's not
okay,
easy, but
okay,
here, yeah, you have the kind of fun you want, a little bit comfortable, but it doesn't come without hard work.
okay,
It comes with real hard work,
okay,
dehumanizing hard work, the
okay,
kind of work that you won't do in Niger. That if
okay,
you do in
okay,
Niger, you will even be richer in Niger. But you can't do it because but you can do it here.
Okay, okay,
So you
okay,
can see, like when I was in Nigeria, I can't think about working in a supermarket
okay,
because of my educational level and all that.
okay,
But when you're here, you don't think about that.
okay.
You think about, first of all, how to pay your rent, how
All
to do
right.
this and do that. And
Okay.
back home, people are calling for help and
For
all
help.
that. Expectations are
Yeah,
high.
yeah. Please, can
You
you?
understand what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes, sir.
Expectations are high,
Okay,
so a lot is expected of you, and
okay,
so it depends on the individual. If you still want to come over, you come over.
okay,
You know, or everybody. It's like this. Let me put it like this: even in a war-torn zone, you can still make it.
all
It
right,
depends on your connection. It
okay,
depends on who you know. It's
okay,
it's all about being in the right place
at the right
at
time.
the right time.
Okay,
You know, it's not necessary. It doesn't necessarily mean that when you come to Europe you become rich or
okay,
whatever.
okay,
You can still be in Nigeria and still be very, very rich. It depends on how you connect.
okay, sir.
You understand?
As we were trying to make this very statement, there is something you said that just got my attention.
Yeah.
That even you being a graduate in Nigeria,
Yeah.
the kind of job you
Yeah.
wouldn't like to do when you were home,
Yeah.
based on your certificate and all your
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
experiences,
Yeah.
when you got here,
Yeah.
that was the kind of job you find yourself doing.
Yeah.
And you equally make mention of something that if you can neglect your ego
Yeah.
back in
Yeah.
Nigeria and do same,
Yeah.
you can as far be richer
Yeah.
than as you are here.
Of course.
Is it really the way things
Very, very,
stand?
very possible. But then the ego thing is something that you have that is inherent in you because of your environment. You have
Okay,
that ego because your cousin is watching out for you. Your
okay,
little kid is watching out for you.
okay.
You know, you're like a symbol of you represent.
Attraction.
Yeah, you represent your community.
Okay,
It's demonizing to do the kind of work you do here.
okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But here, nobody knows you. You know, your uncle is not here. Your cousins are not here. Your mother is not here,
okay.
and your landlord will be waiting for you by the end of the
Uh,
month.
uh,
You have
uh.
no choice
That to
but to
do.
do it,
Okay,
especially when people that are even bigger and that have more ego than you are doing it. You just
have to go with it.
go along.
Okay, now is in another form, are you equally telling us that, like a message down to people who will come across this very video, like Nigerians
Mm,
out there,
mm.
that it is possible that we focus on what our benefit should be than putting forth our ego in everything that we are doing in life?
The ego thing is natural. It's like Italians. Italians won't like to do some kind of job that we do here.
Okay, when they are here in their
Yeah,
home.
they don't do it.
Oh, oh,
But when you
oh.
go to Holland, you see Italians doing the kind of job they don't do here in
Oh,
Holland. You
mm.
understand?
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of
It's natural.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay,
not all about us.
okay, okay,
I spend most of my time in Holland here. You see
okay.
these Italians that are walking as if they don't use the toilet.
Mm,
I send them messages in Holland.
mm.
They listen to me because
Okay,
I tell them this is what I want. They do it.
okay.
But when they come to their country, they walk like
Like kings.
yeah.
Oh,
So it's quite natural.
okay,
It's quite
okay.
natural with
All right.
human. It's not only about us.
Okay,
You know.
okay.
So that's the way it is.
Okay, sir. What would be your last message, like an advice to anybody that will come across this very video in regards to the possible ways of making life better
It's like
in
this.
general?
It's like this. It's like this. If you're coming to Europe,
Okay,
before coming to Europe,
okay,
make sure you have some kind of handiwork,
okay.
like maybe even what do you call it? What do you call those welder? Like a welding job.
Crafts,
You
crafts.
have a handwork,
Okay,
a welding job, even a mechanic.
okay,
Just have something you can do with your hands
okay,
that you can, work with here.
okay,
When you
okay,
come without any kind of work, any kind of handwork, it's more difficult.
okay,
But with your handiwork, you can easily be employed into somewhere where you can use your expertise
okay,
to your own
okay. Your
benefit.
profession.
Make sure you have something that you can do with your hands before you
Okay,
come over.
okay.
You understand? You don't just
Yes.
come, because when you come like that, you definitely get the job, but you'll be paid so
Mina,
low.
minia.
Yeah,
Okay,
you pay a job, you have that handwork, then you enhance on it when you get here.
okay.
Everything becomes much easier for you.
Okay.
But you don't just come here and start, you know, it doesn't work like
Which
that.
is in general, there is no way that is
It's not
in
easy.
heaven.
No, 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 no,
Everywhere
no,
you have
no, no,
to
no, no,
work
no, no,
hard
no.
to get whatever you
Listen
want.
to me. You see that saying, there's no place like home.
All right.
Rings true when you get here.
Okay.
So when you're at home now, make the best out of it. Because
Okay.
there's no place like home.
All right.
You will repeat it after me when you get here.
Okay. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
So it's
Yes.
very, very important. There's no place like
home.
home.
Like home. Okay.
If you're listening down there in Nigeria, when you get here, you will say it after me.
There is
After
no
some few
place
years.
like home. Thank you so much.